Hey guys, did you know that you're graduating soon? Maybe you didn't know. Just kidding. Okay, so Sadi, Paula, Junior, and Jose are graduating. Ooh, so close. And then Kelly and Angelo. I can't believe it. And Ismar and Ashley, I can't believe it. You guys are graduating the very next year. I'm like dying, you guys. But nonetheless, I'm not going to be dramatic in this video. You guys got things to do. You don't want to just see me be dramatica. What I want you guys to do today, though, there is a class that we're participating in, which is Educación Superior. That's where you need to put your focus on what you're doing after your education in colegio, okay? So, this is your homework for today. It's not very long. It's just a way to focus in for a couple of minutes on your plans after the university, okay? So, you're going to take some notes really quickly because you're just going to write this on a piece of paper and send me a picture of it, okay? It doesn't need to be in a specific notebook. It doesn't have to have a specific format or anything like that. It just needs to be... No, put it in your leadership journal. That'd be great. Put it in your leadership journal. You don't have to do a lot of decoration on it, but it'd be really fun to make it pretty, right? Okay, because this is part of your leadership. This is part of your continuing of your education, okay? Here we go, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You're gonna give me 3 options of what you're thinking about or what you need to think about after you graduate, okay? The first option, so write this down. Write this down. The first option, number 1, it says in island option, okay? So if you are going to stay in island and you're like, no, it's just gonna don't make me do it. No, but you don't know. You don't know where God is gonna bring you guys, so you need to know what your options are in island, okay? I stayed in state. I stayed in my state to go to college. I didn't go to another state or another country or anything like that. So this might be your option for the very beginning of it, okay? In island option, number 1, what would you study? Number 2, why would you study that? Number 3, what do you need to do to prepare? Okay, think it through. Why would this option benefit you? And number 5, what is the ranking of this option, pardon. Meaning of the 3 options I'm about to give you, is this your number 1 choice, your number 2 choice, or your number 3 choice? Meaning like, I don't really want it, but we'll talk about it, right? Okay, tell me, 1, 2, or 3. So there you go. Next. Then you're going to do the same thing with your in-country option, okay? In-country option means not in the island, but in the country of Honduras. If you would go somewhere in the country of Honduras, number 1, what would you study? Number 2, why? Number 3, what do you need to do to prepare? Number 4, why would this option benefit you? And number 5, what is the ranking of this option? Number 1, number 2, or number 3, okay? I know you can put the disadvantages and stuff like that too, but I don't want to go there right now. Solo positivity. Just kidding. Okay, I know discernment means that you need to do the pros and the cons, the goods and the bads, but this is just an intro, okay? And then your third option is other option. What would you study or what would you do besides study? So this is the option where you're saying, well, Miss Jessica, actually, I'm not planning on going to university right away after I graduate. I plan on working, or I plan on learning a specific skill, okay, going to an institute to learn a specific skill instead of learning at a university. Okay, this is the option to tell me that. So what would you study? So either you're going to choose to go out of country, like I want to go to the States, I want to go to Europe, I want to go to Canada, I want to go somewhere else to study, that's this option. Or you're saying, I don't want to study at all. I have other plans besides study. And that's what this is. What would you study or what would you do besides study? Why? What do you need to prepare for that one? How would this option benefit you? And what is the ranking? Is this your number 1 choice, your number 2 choice, or your number 3 choice? Okay? Simple. Just to think it through and process and analyze. So I wanted to share this verse with you. Somebody I know shared this verse with me one time, and I love it, and it's become one of my favorite verses in the whole entire Bible. I know I say that a lot, but I'm serious about this one. Okay, look, I'm going to read it to you in Spanish, but in English first, it says right there, look, guys, I just want you to process your options, but who ultimately is going to lead you? God, okay? And if you tell God that you're willing to go where He wants you to go and that you want His plan for your life, He'll give it to you. He will. In His time, He will give it to you. okay? And he will show you where to go step by step. So have faith in that. Okay, but you do need to, look at what your options are, and then you do need to look at what your passion is, because God's going to guide you. God's going to say yes, or God's going to say no. The university I wanted to go to, I was like, oh, I have peace about it, but it's because I wanted to go there. But when I stepped on my foot onto the campus of Pensacola Christian College, where I did not want to go, God said, this is exactly where you need to go. And God gave me peace about it. So God will show you. Isaiah 30:21 says, whether you turn to the right or you turn to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Oh, I love that verse. For real, guys. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I love that verse. It says it in Spanish, entonces tus oídos oirán a tus espaldas palabras que diga, este es el camino, andad por él, y no echéis a la mano derecha, ni tampoco torzáis a la mano izquierda. So he says, God's going to come up behind you and whisper in your ear, this is the way, go in it. Okay, this is the way, walk in it. Okay, cool, right? So there you go. Have faith. Look at your options and then give it to God. And maybe he'll open a door to a whole different option, and maybe he'll say the option that you're looking at is exactly where I want you to go, and that's why I put it in your heart. You never know. But my dad used to always tell me, and I never believed him, but it's true. The time that you're in right now in your life is the most exciting time of your life, because the world is open to you, right? You say, Francesca, I don't have that opportunity. Trust God. Because maybe you don't understand what the opportunity is that you want or that you need. And maybe the opportunity is right down the road. And it's the best opportunity that's going to open all the doors to exactly where God wants you to be always. Right? It doesn't have to be some grand thing where you go to some country that's, bigger and better than yours. It doesn't have to be like that, guys. That's not what the opportunity means. The best opportunity for your life is that you're right where God wants you to be. I promise you that. I promise you that the most important and the best place to be in life is right where God wants you to be. And that's where you're going to have the most joy and the most peace in your life. Okay? Love you guys. Praying for you. Have fun with this project.